Quality Systems. I'm Blake. Today, we're setting up a virtual machine on XCP-ng, the open source powerhouse built on Xen server. Whether you're managing a home lab or an enterprise environment, XCP-ng delivers flexibility and performance. Let's jump in. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to look up XCP-ng center, and it will be XCP-ng that / the admin, Xen admin. We're going to go ahead and click on it. You're going to click on that release zip. You want to unzip it and then install it. After that, once you have it installed, it'll be in a zip folder. And once you unzip it, it'll be here in this exe. We'll go ahead and click on it. It'll bring up this. It will have no server. So we'll get and add the XMP-ng server. It'll be the default username. It'll be root. And then the password set during installation. Go ahead and click add. And here we are. Each tab is up here in this bar. Right now we're in the general. Next one's memory. Basically how much every virtual machine is hogging. Your storage, your device is connected. Your networking, network 0, or if you need to add a network interface, like an external network out to your home lab or enterprise network, your single server private network, which is communicate between VMs only, and your bonded network, which is just bundle one or more NICs together. And then your NICs, how many NICs do you have? Your GPUs, your console, your performance graphs, and then your search. What do you want to search for, etc. Now, before we begin, we're going to have to create a new storage. With this, we're going to have to get our ISO library and pick either a Windows file sharing or NFS. For this instance, I'm going to use Windows file sharing. You'll give it a name, and then you'll enter the server IP address, // then server IP address, / again after the IP, the share name, then that username. And I'll create that SR. Then after it's creating one, click on it, click under storage, and there should be your ISO. If not, just click rescan, and it will pop up. So after we got that done, now this next step is optional. You'll go under pool. Well, I guess they do not have it. So usually on Xen server, now this was a recent update. I didn't check this before, but on Xen server, it will say groups. So you can group your VMs together, but we'll go ahead and skip that step since that's not there. We'll go ahead and click on New Virtual Machine or VM. There's many templates you can select from. Since I'm using Ubuntu, I'll go ahead and select that. Give it a name, a description. Now, you'll select your ISO. By the drop down, you'll see your share name above, and then your ISO image. And then we got BIOS boot. And we're going to place the server on this host. how many CPUs do we want to give it, or cores. I'll go ahead and give it 4 cores, one physical, or quote unquote physical CPU with 4 cores, and we're going to initialize it with 4. We're going to give it, I'm going to give it 6 gigs of RAM, and this is where you can edit storage. So if 10 gigabytes is not enough, you can increase it. You can add another one, even megabytes. Your networking, this is where you can edit the network it's going to be on, the MAC address if you need to do a custom one. I'll go ahead and leave it default for auto, and you got your quality of service. You could delete it, just not have it connected to network at all, or you could add another network device to it. Review everything, make sure everything looks good, and down here by default, it'll start the virtual machine automatically once it's created. You can unselect that if you don't want that to do that. We'll go ahead and click create. Within a few seconds, you'll see right here. You're going to click on that virtual machine, click on console, and there we have it. And that's it. Your virtual machine is now running on XCP-ng, ready for action. If you found this helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more tech content. See you in the next one.